Yes, Alafia. Atlanta, Georgia, man. This is the beauty. See, there's a highway right there. I could get on the trail. There's just beautiful water just floating everywhere. There's trees. Everything is just so greenish and very unique. Let me turn this thing down a little. What is so funny is a lot of time we think by running away from our problem, moving to another city, can actually change things for us. I'm a firm believer that from the age of 14 or so, most of the things that happens in our life, we created it because our subconscious mind actually record those things and we actually know. But a lot of time, because of lack of proper guardians or us not knowing, we tend to carry that negativity with us. That's why a lot of times when we're talking about our childhood, we talk about it passionately just because we have, even though when we get into adulthood, we have yet to realize that we could change that pattern by the way we think. I always say this, write to yourself. Reprogram your brain. Write with your left hand and write with your right hand, both hands, opposite hands. And what it just does to your brain is absolutely amazing. So when I hear the stuff about Atlanta these days, how Atlanta is fake, men are this, women are this. It is in Atlanta. It is what people attracted individually. Nobody ever talked about, for example, my Aunt Helen, who is in her 70s, looking beautiful, really young, and the things that her and her daughter does. We don't really see that a lot, all the good things. We don't hear about the radio shows in Atlanta. We don't hear about consciousness, how it's really grown so much here in Atlanta, just because it is put underneath the negative things, because it makes it look as if negativity is what the world is all about. So when I hear people talk about, yeah, Atlanta's fake, they can't find a man, they can't find a woman. No, the beautiful women are there. The women who don't care about what you have. Then you also have other women who just, that's their energy. Everyone has a right to be who they want to be. That's the freedom of choice. That's just that energy. So to categorize all women and all men that men are not this, it isn't the man, it is the individual person. Every time you say bad things about Atlanta women, Atlanta men, you are just exposing yourself, because when you say things like that, it is who you are. Somebody who's sleeping might not see it, but when your mind is truly awoke, you pay no attention to all this negativity, because you realize the individual is actually speaking about themselves and they need help, which in most cases is very comfortable to blame others for our wrongdoing. And it's very soothing, because I call it the pity party. Oh, I can't find love because this man in Atlanta is this. Oh, I can't find love. But that is not the truth. Atlanta is very unique. The South, I see myself as a southerner right now. I've been there for so long. I have, traveling. Growing up as a little kid, we were told, go and look for this dream. You go over there, that's where you find your dream. But the reality about it all is that dream is within you. All you have to do to awake it is learn how to sit with yourself every morning. People pay so much dollars to go hear a guru speak every day about meditation. Change the way you think. Reprogram your mind. And we pay that so much money just to listen for that 1 hour And 4 hours later, or 2 days later, should I say, it disappeared, we go back. But the truth is, consciousness, spirituality, whatever you want to call it, all comes from within. You don't have to control people. For example, I see people coming on social media talking about weed is bad for you. Hey, the way I look at things, anything that I cannot do in moderation, I do not do it. If I cannot smoke in moderation, why waste my time? If I cannot drink alcohol in moderation, why waste my time? So I chose not to do those things. So pretty much, when people stop smoking weed and stop masturbating, shall I say, going on the social media and talking about, oh, it's bad for you. No, what's bad for you is because you do not understand it. There's nothing in your whole body that isn't good for you. As a matter of fact, I've practiced them all. I've masturbated, I've had sex, I've practiced celibacy. So once I practice all those things, because you realize that, well, especially celibacy, it really intunes you to certain things. So when people start masturbating, they start yelling, masturbation is bad for you, oh, weed is bad for you. And what usually happens, it doesn't take very long. They always relapse after a couple of years and you don't hear about it anymore. And what those things are doing to you psychologically is damaging you even more. Because most of the people, I find God, I don't want no more weed, I don't want no more masturbation. No. And I always say this, if you could light a blunt, you could meditate. We just don't want to meditate. So on this beautiful day this morning, the word enlightenment is what it's all about. That energy of love is what everything is all about. That changing the way we think. I can go on into history and all the bad things that has been done to black folks. But I know the truth is we don't want to repeat our past. What are we doing to change for today? What are we doing to actually understanding ourselves as a human being, as a collective consciousness? What is it that we're doing? The hatred, the bashing, that don't work anymore. It's so stressful. So now, collective consciousness, let's bring out good vibration. Atlanta, the land of the prettiness. What I love about this place is I can run all year round without ever having to worry. There's not many states in the United States that you could run all year round. Like here in Georgia, I can be in nature all year round because most of the time we have mild winters. So I'm here to educate today that you need, as a matter of fact, this is free of charge. This information right to yourself. Stop blaming Georgia for you being single. Stop blaming the man in Georgia. Stop blaming the woman in Georgia. Stop blaming the strip club, because you choose everywhere there's good energy and you choose that. So collective consciousness, vibration, let's rise. Let's all raise our vibration and see good in everything, no matter what it is. So yes, another beautiful Thursday morning. Running another 26 miles today. I give that to the divine feminine energy. When I saw my son being born, I always say this every day. I knew I can run 100 miles. So running for me, jogging, it isn't about time. It is about how much time I can spend with my higher self and get to know myself. That's what it's all about. So I'm going to leave you with this note. Write to yourself. Every single cell in your body is a God. When you learn how to communicate with your whole body by writing to it, you'll be really amazed what happens. From your abdomen to your nose to your throat to your eyes, every single one of your cells, everything in your body is a God. Write to it. Try this for 6 months and you see a big change in your whole thinking. So yes, let me leave it alone. Let me go ahead and finish this. Where's my B? I gotta remember my B. Oh, what is this? Oh, am I saying double or what am I saying in front of me? Do I need to start running? Let me see. I don't know. Oh, biscuit. See? That is my eye thinking I saw something. I was about to start running real fast. But you know what? Happy Thursday. One love, and I share